Alright, so today the new dungeon came out with the weird, the weird hand monster, what I like to call it. Uh, it is a pretty cool dungeon, although I don't think it's very scary at all. It's just, you know, uh, it's like nice for playing it the first time, but it's nothing that I would play for farming or something because it's not worth it. Okay, so this was my very first impression. I was playing the Paladin the whole time, so this was the first time I did this dungeon. Yeah, I got pretty. I don't know. It just didn't really made a sense to me because it doesn't really drop anything good. Like attack pot's okay, but I'd rather farm attacking the goblins than buying a key for doing this dungeon. So I have recorded quite some others. To say something about the dungeons, the big hands he's having on the left and on the right side in the beginning, you have to kill them both at the same time so you can attack the boss. He has some different phases where he spawns, for example, those mini hands, and then he spawns like the fire thingies, which you could see in the middle. Like they look like flames, yeah. And they do hurt. They are the only things that really do hurt because they do like 70 damage per shot. The boss itself does like 150 per shot. That's quite a lot, but you don't really get hit by the boss anyways. On the left and the right hand, they do paralyze. Yeah, like this hand, which I shoot right now, does paralyze when it comes to you. Also, it does quiet, and those white shots did 70 damage to my Paladin. In total, pretty fun dungeon. Not really hard at all, but it was funny. And I didn't really got a good drop at all. It's just more for the derpiness and just for the figuring out how the dungeon works. That was more like that. I would prefer a melee class so you don't get surprised if with you don't get that surprised if something is attacking you. Also, I would recommend you should use one of the melee classes because they have more HP than any other classes. Because there's a lot of the damage that hurts is armor piercing, so it does the same damage to each and every class. So yeah, it's pretty light here. I'm just checking I just made the video to keep you guys informed. We were whenever there's new content night, I was getting pretty active, so we did a few. Thank you for White opening a lot of those. That was cool. If you hear that background noise, I'm still in the Teamspeak. I just quieted so I can. I mute myself so I can do that. Talk here, said don't bother. Please, I don't want to make the whole recording again. That would be just awkward. Alright, so, yeah. This is, I think I have 2 more recorded. The only thing that I really got, which was interesting with the Fusion of Death in the first video, and attack pots, I think. I have no idea how many I got. I think 1 or 2, something like that. I got an Arcan Sword, but that was already a bit ago. Oh yeah, there, the second attack bot, okay. Alright. Then the next one. This is the, not the last one. People get now retarded. They stand in lava just in front of their hands. Which you shouldn't do. It was quite fun though in the TeamSpeak. I just mute the recording because it's just too loud and there's so many people. I don't know, it's just I don't like to have recordings with that many people. I like recordings with 2 or 3 people, but with 15 people what we were in the TeamSpeak conversation. That's just awkward. So I'm just, commentating after. The dungeon, in my opinion, useless but fun. Also, I like the layout. It's something new. I just, like it. Alright, another one. I think this is the last one I recorded. Yeah, it is. Okay, so, what can I say about this one? I think this one was the most interesting one. Yeah, exactly, because of that. Like, drag was lagging. Whenever you're lagging, you shouldn't do the dungeon. He just got insta-killed and nobody saw why. Like, he just was in the middle of everything. He just popped. No idea why. Alright, the last one. Rip Draggle. Alright, so we have Night Owl's tomb here, and we do Nut first because the pets activate Nut anyways. And since we're Night Owls, we're not doing a tomb clean. Because it's more fun to just, derp around a bit, not worrying too much about taking it clean or not. So this was Nut. She got pretty hard raged. I don't know, I don't even think I got a good drop here. Like, 1 or 2 life in total. I think 1 life because I got 1 after you, but I didn't record that. Yeah. That was just, I've recorded 3 tombs. I just put the rushing and stuff out because, I don't know, it's quite boring. You just see insta-break Zorgs and, that's pretty much about it. Okay, so here's Gep. We just do it as fast as possible. We check out for the artifacts because, artifacts can deal a lot of damage because they stack up a lot. Okay, so Gep is coming. White goes deep with the rum, I think. Oh yeah, he is, and I'm going back with the Aria. And yeah, that was it. They got 0-3, and another tomb is coming now. Also, I like the Aria for those kind of things. That's quite useful. Alright, so this is, again, a tomb. We're not really caring at all, so no one decides because of somebody was doing the weakening on other, like activating the other bosses. Nobody was like, oh my god, you're so bad or something. No, we were just, having other fun, and that was quite fun after a long time where Night Owls were practically dead, but now we're back and I really enjoy it. Okay, Net Rage got 0 like always. People are talking in the TeamSpeak again. Now we're going for Bess and do Gep at the same time. Now my pet is just paralyzing Gep. Okay, Bess should about to be deaf in a few moments. Yeah, he's raging. Alright, and yeah, that's Gep now. He just pops right there. Amazing. Next time I don't stay in the TeamSpeak, don't worry guys. Okay, so the last tomb is coming. That's probably the last thing I will commentate right here, because after that I do have another dungeon recorded, which is the Shatters. But I don't want to, talk much about it. It was quite a fun run. It was quite boring at all. Time waste at all. I don't know. Nothing really interesting. Oh yeah, this tomb we made totally FFA. Like we just went deep on every single thing. Like whatever was in front of our nose, we just killed. Yeah. And yeah, that was a funny Gap Rage because trees. I have no idea. Oh yeah, that was when I ran behind him and got him. Gotcha, Gabby. In a few seconds. There you go. My screen just went out. Okay, now we're doing the shatters. The shatters is with 400% of the time, so it's 4 times faster than usual. Yeah, I just probably I'll just comment through the 4 minutes. Nah, I don't want to. Alright, that one's 4-minute footage. It was quite fast run though, like 30 minutes in total. Nah, it's not the fastest run, but you know, it's okay. I just wondered that a friend of mine just died later. Like, in a few seconds he dies. Yeah, Bladixon dies for no reason. He probably lagged a bit, but well, there he died. I got 0-3 in the whole dungeon. For those people who, I don't know, who wants to see Shatters pretty quick, like in 4 minutes, they should probably check it out. But yeah. Alright, so I'm done now, and I wish you a good night. At least I'll go to sleep now. So, later, guys.